Oh, darling, buckle up because we're about to dive into the most deliciously catastrophic birthday celebration since Marie Antoinette said, "Let them eat cake." Meghan Markle's 44th birthday wasn't just a misstep. It was a full-blown spectacle that had the internet collectively cringing and the gossip mills working overtime. Picture this. A woman who once had the world at her feet, now reduced to throwing herself the most awkward pity party in celebrity history. We're talking self-written tributes, ghosted friends, family members going mysteriously silent, and a looming betrayal that could shatter what's left of her carefully curated image. So grab your favorite beverage, whether it's tea for the proper sipping or wine if you're feeling particularly petty, because this story has everything. We've got ego clashes that would make reality TV producers weep with joy, friendships crumbling faster than a house of cards in a hurricane, and enough hypocrisy to fuel a semester of ethics classes. This isn't just celebrity gossip, honey. This is a masterclass in how to alienate everyone around you while desperately clinging to relevance. The stage was set for what should have been a milestone celebration. In the glittering world where Hollywood meets royalty, birthdays are supposed to be these lavish affairs dripping with adoration. Think champagne fountains, heartfelt tributes from A-listers flooding social media, and enough flowers to make a funeral director jealous. But Meghan's big day? Well, let's just say it was less candlelit celebration and more one-woman show in an echo chamber. It all kicked off with a post on her American Riviera Orchard website that was so cringeworthy it made a Hallmark movie look subtle. The post read like something a college freshman would write for their own LinkedIn profile after one too many self-help books. "We raise a glass to her," it gushed, going on about Meghan's heart, vision, and magic touch, with all the subtlety of a neon sign in Times Square. But here's where it gets really juicy, darlings. Who exactly is this mysterious we that was supposedly raising glasses and singing Meghan's praises? Royal watchers immediately started dissecting this linguistic choice like forensic scientists examining evidence. The consensus? There was no we. It was just Meghan sitting alone in her Montecito mansion, essentially toasting herself in the mirror while pretending she had a whole entourage cheering her on. The language was so over the top, it made a bad rom-com script look understated. She described herself in third person as if she were some beloved historical figure being commemorated by adoring fans. But insiders were quick to spill the tea, revealing that there was no team of devoted followers crafting this masterpiece of self-love. It was all Meghan writing her own fan mail in a bubble so thick you could bounce quarters off it. And get this, the Post even managed to squeeze in a sales pitch, teasing a new wine release because nothing says humble birthday reflection than trying to hawk your products to your birthday well-wishers. It was marketing disguised as gratitude, and it fell flatter than champagne left open overnight. The internet's response was swift and merciless. Critics pounced like hungry sharks, with one particularly savage commentator calling it peak narcissism wrapped in faux humility. Social media exploded with memes that had people literally crying with laughter. One user perfectly captured the absurdity by posting, "If Meghan's vision is this magical, why isn't anyone else seeing it?" Another quipped, "I've seen people talk about themselves in third person before, but never with such commitment to the bit." But beyond the memes and mockery, this birthday blunder exposed something much more telling about Meghan's current situation. Here's a woman who once walked down the aisle at Windsor Castle with the eyes of the world watching in admiration, now reduced to manufacturing her own fanfare. The irony is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Remember when Meghan accused the royal family of being cold and unsupportive during her mental health struggles? Well, on her 44th birthday, the silence from Kensington Palace was so deafening, it practically echoed. No polite well wishes, no diplomatic birthday greetings, not even one of those carefully worded statements that say nothing while appearing gracious. Just complete and total radio silence. It's as if the royals have elevated the art of the snub to a royal decree. They're treating her like that distant relative you purposely forget to invite to family gatherings. And honestly, the pettiness is almost impressive in its thoroughness. Every non-acknowledgement feels calculated. Every silence seems deliberate.